No yellow cards and red cards. So ladies and gentlemen, now we will be going for a break. After the break, we will be bringing you the highlights as well as the live action of the match. Don't go anywhere.
Is Dove really different from soap? Ordinary soap dries itself over time, but Dove is different. Get your radiance with Dove.
Panchakanya bathwear, luxury. Made affordable.
कसरी
कुकिंग मोमेंट बने सो एक्साइटिंग हर घर के टेस्ट पार्टनर यंग्स मेयोनेज के साथ मेयो एक्सपर्ट यंग्स पाकिस्तान's #1 mayonnaise brand.
Track 3. With a generous wheelbase and an expansive legroom, you'll forget you're even on the road.
You know, this feels like I'm traveling first class, but on wheels.
With better legroom and no turbulence.
The all-new Sportage long wheelbase, redefining the legacy.
You know,
Kia,
this
movement
feels like
that
I'm traveling
inspires.
first class, but on wheels.
With better legroom and no turbulence.
The all-new Sportage long wheelbase, redefining the legacy.
You know,
Kia,
this
movement
feels
that
like I'm traveling
inspires.
first class, but on wheels.
With better legroom and no turbulence.
The all-new Sportage long wheelbase, redefining the legacy.
You know,
Kia,
this
movement
feels
that
like I'm
inspires.
traveling.
डभ को 1/4 मोइस्चराइजिङ मिल्क र केराटिन एक्टिभ्सले कपाललाई भित्रैदेखि रिपेयर गर्छ। अब सुन्दर लहलहाउँदो कपाल जसमा चल्छ केवल तपाईँको मर्जी। डभ को 1/4 मोइस्चराइजिङ मिल्क र केराटिन
यो
एक्टिभ्सले
प्लानले
कपाललाई भित्रैदेखि
प्रिमियम
रिपेयर
तिरेको
गर्छ। अब सुन्दर
6 गुणा
लहलहाउँदो
सम्मको
कपाल
कभरेज
जसमा चल्छ केवल
अनि
तपाईँको मर्जी।
प्रिमियम तिर्ने अवधि पश्चात होल लाइफ कभरेज यो प्लानले 70 वर्ष प्रिमियम तिरेको पश्चात तपाईँले तिर्नु भएको सम्पूर्ण रकम प्रिमियम फिर्ता तिर्ने अवधि पश्चात अझै लाइफ कभरेज तपाईँ र तपाईँको परिवारको लागि सूर्य ज्योति पश्चात तपाईँले तिर्नु भएको सूर्य ज्योति सही प्लान सही सोचौँ सही रोचौँ अझै लाइफ कभरेज तपाईँ र तपाईँको परिवारको लागि सूर्य ज्योति
Panchakanya bathwear, luxury made affordable.
सही सोचौँ
समर हुन्छ अझ बढी रिफ्रेशिङ किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा
Panchakanya bathwear, luxury made affordable.
सही सोचौँ
समर हुन्छ अझ बढी रिफ्रेशिङ किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा
Panchakanya bathwear,
सही सोचौँ
समर हुन्छ अझ बढी रिफ्रेशिङ किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा
They won't just sit on the surface, but you continuously moisturize with it. Get on, get that moisturized glow with
अझ
that.
बढी रिफ्रेशिङ किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा
They won't just sit on the surface, but you continuously moisturize with it. Get that moisturized glow with that.
Susie Dainful with Crystal Bottom. Tonight Day Whitening. अब हरेक दिन
विजयजी बडो स्मार्ट हुँदो रहेछ क्वालिटी हेर्नु हुँदो रहेछ मूल्य होइन
मुटु चाहिन्छ मुटुको
विजयजी बडो स्मार्ट हुँदो रहेछ क्वालिटी हेर्नु हुँदो रहेछ मूल्य होइन
मुटु चाहिन्छ
विजयजी बडो स्मार्ट हुँदो रहेछ क्वालिटी हेर्नु हुँदो रहेछ मूल्य होइन
मुटु चाहिन्छ
डभ को 1/4 मोइस्चराइजिङ मिल्क र केराटिन एक्टिभ्सले कपाललाई भित्रैदेखि रिपेयर गर्छ। अब सुन्दर लहलहाउँदो कपाल जसमा चल्छ केवल तपाईँको मर्जी। डभ
Panchakanya bathwear, luxury made affordable.
डभ को 1/4 मोइस्चराइजिङ मिल्क र केराटिन एक्टिभ्सले कपाललाई भित्रैदेखि रिपेयर गर्छ। अब सुन्दर लहलहाउँदो कपाल जसमा चल्छ केवल तपाईँको मर्जी। डभ
Panchakanya bathwear, made affordable.
moisturizing milk actives ले कपाललाई भित्रै
पञ्चकन्या
प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माण पञ्चकन्या 500 XT 550 XT पञ्चकन्या स्टील प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माण पञ्चकन्या 500 XT 550 XT पञ्चकन्या स्टील प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माण पञ्चकन्या 500 XT 550 XT पञ्चकन्या स्टील
Rose ceramides and Vaseline Deep Moisture. They don't just sit on the surface but go 10 layers deep and moisturize from within for 68 hours. Get that moisturized glow with Vaseline.
550 XT
Rose ceramides and Vaseline Deep Moisture. They don't just sit on the surface but go 10 layers deep and moisturize from within for 68 hours. Get that moisturized glow with Vaseline.
550 XT
पञ्चकन्या bathroom luxury made affordable पञ्चकन्या bathroom
समर हुन्छ अझ बढी रिफ्रेशिङ किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा
सम्पूर्ण गहुँले बनेको ज्ञान चक्की आटाको गुणले पूरा गर्छ हरेक घरमुटीमा हामीसँग ज्ञान छ
अझ बढी रिफ्रेशिङ किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा
actives ले कपाललाई भित्रैदेखि रिपेयर हुन्छ अब सुन्दर लहलहाउँदो कपाल जसमा चल्छ केवल तपाईको मर्जी
हरेक घरमुटीमा हामीसँग ज्ञान छ
अझ बढी रिफ्रेशिङ किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा
Susie Day will custom pants delight day right children of a
They don't just sit on the surface but go 10 layers deep and moisturize from within for 48 hours. Get that moisturized glow with Vaseline.
पञ्चकन्या bathroom luxury made affordable
Rose ceramides and Vaseline Deep Moisture. They don't just sit on the surface but go 10 layers deep and moisturize from within for 48 hours. Get that moisturized glow with Vaseline.
पञ्चकन्या bathroom luxury made affordable
This broadcast is presented by John, official sponsor for Nepal women's football team.
पञ्चकन्या bathroom luxury made affordable
Powered by
पञ्चकन्या bathroom
presented by
luxury made
John,
affordable
official sponsor for Nepal women's football team.
पञ्चकन्या bathroom luxury made affordable
Powered by
पञ्चकन्या bathroom
presented by
made affordable
official sponsor for Nepal women's football sponsored by
life insurance जीवन को delight day right day अब हरेक दिन पञ्चकन्या bathroom नेपाल पे नेपालको आफ्नो
समर हुन्छ अझ बढी रिफ्रेशिङ किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा
अब हरेक दिन पञ्चकन्या bathroom नेपाल पे नेपालको आफ्नो
समर हुन्छ अझ बढी रिफ्रेशिङ किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा
Vianet International Championship. This is the match number 2. Nepal versus Kyrgyzstan. Commercial partner, commercial strategic partner of this event is Van Logic.
समर हुन्छ अझ बढी
As well as the broadcast partner,
किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा
Vianet International Championship. This is the match number 2. Nepal versus Kyrgyzstan. highlights. First half, partner of this event is Van Logic. They have been the broadcast partner. Brilliant, the captain. But this is the match number 2. Nepal versus Kyrgyzstan. More busier highlights. First half, partner of Van Logic. They have been the broadcast partner.
He had to come up with big saves over there. Rekha had a chance. He could have passed to her, laid off to her teammates, but it was not to happen. And this was the goal of number 2.
Savita piercing through Kyrgyz Republic defense, and Vimela very first goal for Nepal. First goal.
Not to happen. And this was the goal of
case. Cross being put in, piercing through. Was a brilliant time touch there by Vimela. Very first Vimela for Nepal.
Foul, is the dangerous. This was the goal over there for the Nepali team. And this was a chance. Again, good save from the goalkeeper Dilnura. And a long shot from Renuka. Sailed over the bar. This was the goal over there for the Nepali team. And this was a chance. Again, good save from the goalkeeper Dilnura.
Excellent
and a long shot from Renuka.
Brilliant time touch.
Over the bar.
Was
this
well.
was the goal of this.
Not by Rushdie this time.
And this was a
Trying to
chance.
find some space as well as the touch. Vimela. Excellent has been. Very this touch in the left flank time for Nepal. Was able to deliver by Rushdie this time.
This was a
Trying to
chance.
find some
This
space as
was a
well as
moment where it should have been too near. First of all, Rashmi, then Savita, both hitting the bar. And Rekha did have the chance. But it was not to be in the first half. Nepal just took slender 1-0 should have been too near. First of all, Rashmi, then Savita, both hitting the bar.
Leading by 1 to the Republic.
Had the chance. But
they are having a tough time. This is the match
first half,
strategy once
Nepal
again.
just took slender 1-0 should have been too near. Rashmi, then Savita, both hitting the bar.
Leading by 1 to the Republic.
Shots on target if you look at it.
Tough time.
17 shots
Again.
Just managed to watch me there now.
Leading by 1 to the Republic.
Needs some change. Maybe the coach is going to come up with some change and stability, especially defensively. Just managed to watch me there now. Some change and stability, especially and stability.
There's some good and astonishing news. Sabitra Bhandari Samba is coming in. That is as astonishing as it sounds. There's an astonishing news as Sabitra out cheers for their beloved. Straight from France to Nepal. She lands at the heart of the country, into the heart of the nation. The very known, the very famous, and the very loved Sabitra Bhandari Samba reuniting with her faithful fans to Nepal, and this will be a happy homecoming of the country, number 9 heart of the nation, the peaceful lioness, the very known lioness, the very loved Sabitra Bhandari Samba comes onto the spotlight, and you can see that this will be his proud heart of the country. Sabitra Bhandari Samba, welcome the very known
Stadium erupts. The nation erupts. Teammates is now in a confident mood. Sabitra Samba Bhandari is back in the stadium erupts. Nation erupts of football. Number 9. There will be again. Second is back in the stadium erupts. Nation erupts of football.
center striker Rashmi coming a little bit deep. Is tactics as well as Kenka will be the pivotal.
In the back, especially striker Rashmi coming a little bit deep. And now will have some time in the ball, especially in the midfield, as Nepal will be playing 5 in midfield this time around. So if Nepal dominates the midfield players, then maybe we get a clear-cut chance in the goal, and maybe we can come up with more goals.
Kyrgyzstan trying to find an opportunity. Pooja with a switch this time. Rekha trying for the ball. It will be a throw-in.
So now the combination of Rekha and Samba, the whole crowd, the whole nation is just waiting for it to happen, waiting for it to click, and Nepal to come up with goods and more goals.
Kyrgyzstan will be mindful that Sabitra Bhandari Samba is on the field, and as a lioness looks for her prey in the wild, Sabitra has been unleashed into this stadium there by Rajendra Tamang. You can tell she's blazing with confidence and fire.
She flew in from France yesterday, arrived in Kathmandu today, did a little bit of a warm-up a few hours ago, and here she is in the field wearing Nepal's jersey and guiding her team. How Nepal needs more goals right now in this particular match, where we can see the Kyrgyzstan players, they're trying to come up with, because they're just 1 goal down, they can see that they can come back in the match with just 1 goal. They're trying their best as well, the Kyrgyzstan team.
Now this is Bimala going on from the left hand side. Pooja, Bimala, Preeti, possession with Nepal going in front. This is Rashmi with the turn. Rashmi Gising, a good physical presence. Rashmi Gising with the jersey number 10, and will be a free kick in favor of Kyrgyzstan.
The expectations is high, obviously, whenever Samba comes into the match, and when she has the likes of Rekha Paudel helping her along, then the expectations becomes double. And there you go. The Nepali team needs to stabilize themselves in the back to create a chance in the front, so they need to slow down and come up with goods rather than rush around and make mistakes.
It is set it up in a 3-4-1-2. Rashmi being the number 10, and the 2 strikers in either side, Sabitra and Rekha. Bimala in the left wing, Sabita Rana Magar in the right wing. That is the formation Nepal is playing in, and they are going full throttle now. All cards on the table. Nepal, they do not have any excuse. Rajendra going forward in the touch line. Sabita, Nisha with the cross. A cross being put in. This can be a chance. Sabitra pouncing onto the opportunity.
Renuka Nagakote in the middle of the field, and Rajendra Tamang, the coach of Nepal, instructing the players. Maybe he's not seeing what he had instructed, and he's shouting his lungs out. Nepal needs to come up with small passes, 1-2 passes, maybe create a chance very wisely rather than rush around. Now here could be a movement. This could be a chance. Sabitra back to Preeti.
Preeti with the pass this time, trying to pierce on the Kyrgyz defense. Bimala Chaudhary gathering the ball. A cross being put in. This can still be a chance. Sabitra trying to get onto the ball, and will be a throw in for Nepal.
Like in the very beginning of the match in the first half, Nepal dominated positions, but slowly they faded away. It seems they've started very brightly in the second half as well, but still those passes have not been coming. Those short passes have not been perfect.
17 shots on total. Nepal fully dominating in this match. Rashmi trying to win the ball, and she does it. Sabitra Bhandari going in front still. Sabitra with the shot. Trying to go for the very first shot on target. She couldn't find it.
Seems Nepal is trying way too hard. They're just losing a little bit of concentration. She laces it. Not on target. No problem at all for Dilnura.
Between strikers, they need to have a combination and a relationship.
मेरे जिस दोस्त को तैयार किया था वो कहती है मेरे दांत भी चिट्टे होने चाहिए।
Sabitra Bhandari
तो मेरे बाएं हाथ को कमाल है।
need to play off each other's shoulder. A crossing put in there by Pooja. Sabita was approaching rapidly from the right wing. And will be another chance for Nepal.
ओके अंडा सिक्का। अम्मा क्या नलका तो खराब है कैसे नहाऊं?
Totally dominated by Nepal. Nepal hasn't come up good. If we gonna calculate the goals that's been scored in this particular match, Nepal needs to draw the players of Kyrgyzstan in their own half so that they can find a space in the middle and in the defense as well. Renuka Nagakote now. Rekha Paudel, can she find Samba?
Sabita was the target, and that will be a throw-in for Nepal from the right flank. Rashmi has gone on to the right flank now. Sabita will be joining Rashmi Singh, one of the highest goal scorers in the women's top flight. Now Rashmi gets the ball once again, and no look pass there for Rekha. Option there for Sabita. Header could be there still.